Welcome to Monday Movie Review. My name is David. I am from 7poundbag.com, and today we're going to talk about Bloody Murder 2. If you missed it last week, we talked about Bloody Murder, one of the worst horror movies I've ever seen. And believe me, I've seen a lot of crap. Speaking of which, this is part of the 8 horror movie collection here. Children of the Living Dead is on the website uh, as a written report. Again, I'm doing the videos for the rest of them here. Bloody Murder, again, was a lousy, crappy movie. Bloody Murder 2, not nearly as much. I actually, tell you the truth, I kind of like this one. I may actually even watch this one again when my son gets a little bit older, because I do actually have one son that likes horror movies. But I did actually like them. It's almost like they looked at the first one and said, okay, this is everything that's wrong with the movie. Let's do everything that's right with the movie. Again, we do kick back to, Camp Placid, which is about a stupid name. It's been 5 years since the first movie. For some reason, they just got done with a full year of camp with no murders, no problems, no nothing. So they're actually closing up. The counselors are cleaning everything up, getting sure everything's done. Everything's ready to go for the year. And one of the workers there, the main blonde chick, yes, trope, uh, is the sister of the one of the people that was killed in the last movie, and so for some reason she's there, works the year, no problems going on there. But then the killing starts, and I'm just gonna throw this out here to you. I'm gonna show you the first kill in this movie, and if you watched last week's episode, you'll see right here how good this movie is compared to the last one. Because even as a Friday the 13th knockoff, this is awesome. So enjoy. Okay, now an exception to the last movie, this is the first kill of the movie. And this is guy right here, he's kind of been already set up as the prick of the movie. Kind of already been an a-hole to a couple of people, and that's our killer for the second movie. If you'll notice, he looks completely different from the first guy. Mask is a little worse, but still a scrawny little dude. And of course he talks smack to him. And one thing I do love, there goes that Achilles tendon. You didn't need that, did you? That's one way to make sure he's not going to run away from you. Already got the blood on the mask. This is already more blood than they had the first entire movie combined. Got just picking up the leg and just, don't need that anymore. For some reason, not much blood on that. I have no idea what he's spitting up. It's kind of bad when you're crawling by your own leg. Yeah, the graphics are kind of crappy, but at least, it's a try. More spit up. Must mean the other leg's gone, right? Yep, there it is. Kind of grody. Now here's what I love. Don't need that knife anymore. Here's me a rock. Look, he's still got no legs. No arterial spray, so that's not going to be a good thing. And just in time. That's just all kind of awesome. I'm sorry, I love that kill. That's a Jason worthy kill right there. Overlooking the camp. So tell me that wasn't great. Oh my gosh. I mean, and it's the best kill of the whole movie, but man, this killer in the second movie just ramps it up a notch. The second kill, which I'm not going to show you, but is almost as awesome. You kind of have a throwback to the arrow kill from the first movie, but this one doesn't suck. But it actually goes through the throat of the guy, and he falls into an open grave, and while he's still sitting there choking, the killer starts to bury him. And it's awesome. I mean, this movie just takes what was wrong with the first one, makes it awesome. Yes, you've got good-looking girls. Yes, you got your two things that you're happy for, but it ramps up the gore. The movie's just a ton better. Even better whenever they first discover the first one that's actually dead, because counselors run off and they blame the main counselor, which is a red herring. Then they blame the slacker boyfriend, which is another red herring, or so we think to the end. I mean, it's all kind of. I mean, you have those tropes. You have that ignorance. But when they find the first dead body out in the woods, They don't scream, "We've got to warn everybody else." No, they call the cops. The cops show up. For some reason, they just call the cops, and the cops show up, and they start, putting everybody on lockdown. They start protecting everybody. They start, the cops start actually doing their job. They're incompetent and they're stupid, but they actually try to start doing their jobs. And you're sitting there thinking, what? They didn't all get together and try to go out and search the woods to see if anybody else that's missing's gone? No, they call the cops and wait till they get there. Everybody else fend for yourself. Have a nice life. We'll be here waiting by the phone. It's awesome. It's one of those things where you're like, nobody's done this. And yes, they kind of turn, it does kind of get stupid. Like I said, you got the same red herrings. You got the ignorant cops. You do still have a special Scooby-Doo quite quality to this movie. The ending is over the top stupid, to be quite honest with you. It's beyond ignorant. But, I mean, the characters are more, they're not so much cut and paste. Yes, there's a black character in this one that's kind of funny. He even talks about if this was a movie, he'd be the next one to die. Because the black guy always gets it. So, they kind of do the in jokes, but it's a smarter movie than the first one. Not like it couldn't be. It's a gorier movie than the first one. It's got, one of the kind of like, a fourth level icon in trauma films and other things. She's in there. She's pretty impressive. Like I said, the acting's not so much, but it's just an overall better movie. I probably will watch this movie again. Like I said, my son gets a little bit older. It's just, like I said, it's far and above a better movie than the first one. I'll give this one about a 4, maybe a 5. Just because if you do like bad horror movies, this is one you need to search out. It's not so bad. It's just unwatchable. It's bad enough that you do kind of actually enjoy it. It's, like I said, go check it out. Please watch it. Please visit us over here at 7poundback.com. I'm actually starting my next trilogy. Movies I haven't seen before. I did the Mad Max movie trilogy not that long ago before that came out. Now I'm in the middle of doing RoboCop, so hopefully y'all enjoy that, in addition to all the other movies I've got going on. But let's face it this way. There's no basketball, there's no NFL. What else are you going to do? Visit us here at 7poundback.com. Please leave us a comment. Please subscribe to our videos. Like I said, I'm going to try to do this next week. Next week, aliens. I promise. Have a good Monday.